Pet parents, quick question. How many table scraps does it take to land your dog in the hospital this Thanksgiving? Well, spoiler alert, it's not that many. Thanksgiving is coming up, and while you, me, and your dog, and sometimes cats, are all getting excited for the food, we need to talk about something a little more serious this holiday season: pancreatitis. In this video, we're covering what it is, why vets see a spike this time of year, and how to keep your pets safe. Well, what is pancreatitis? Pancreatitis is inflammation of the pancreas, the organ that helps digest food and regulates blood sugar. When inflamed, the organ becomes leaky and can actually start releasing its own digestive enzymes into other places in the body, making pets feel really crappy and crummy. Clinical signs can appear within hours or maybe even a day or two, and even mild cases can escalate fast, so early attention is key. Well, how does it actually get overwhelmed? Well, the pancreas is a very sensitive organ. It gets its feelings hurt with even the slightest insult. So when hit with high fat or large amounts of food it's not used to, like turkey, skin, gravy, buttery sides, or even some cheeses and other rich dairy products, it can get overwhelmed. Think of it like a congested highway. Too much traffic all at once causes massive backup and chaos. The pancreas is no different. Too much food at once can create a digestive traffic jam, and the organ starts to fail. Even small amounts of very fatty foods can trigger problems if the pancreas is in a sensitive mood. And while we talk a lot about fatty foods around the holidays, that's not the only trigger. Pancreatitis can flare up for a lot of reasons. Things like certain toxins, medications, hormonal diseases, trauma, or even cancers. But it's just the high-fat foods around the holidays and rich meals that are just the more common trigger during the holidays that we see this time of year. If untreated, pancreatitis can worsen quickly. Vomiting and not eating leads to dehydration and electrolyte imbalances. The lack of food can also cause stomach acid and reflux, which is painful. If you've ever experienced it, they feel the same way. The pancreas may continue releasing those enzymes, causing even more inflammation. So some signs and symptoms to watch for, which were already a little bit mentioned: vomiting, diarrhea, belly pain, hunching over, maybe even whining or guarding, loss of appetite, lethargy, and just not acting normal. Those clinical signs can start within hours, or they may develop over a few days. Cats can get pancreatitis too, and their symptoms are similar to dogs, but often less obvious. They're cats. Unlike dogs, cats rarely show dramatic vomiting or diarrhea right away, which is why the condition can be harder to catch early. The main signs to watch for are reduced appetite, not eating at all, and lethargy, along with mild vomiting, diarrhea, hiding, hunched posture, weight loss, dehydration, and changes in grooming. It usually isn't from sneaking rich holiday foods. In cats, pancreatitis is more commonly triggered by metabolic disorders or toxins, and being overweight, or underlying inflammation of the pancreas and liver. If you got an overweight cat, those cats who stop eating are especially at risk, because that combination can inflame the pancreas and liver enough to trigger pancreatitis. Or worse, a condition called triiditis, where the pancreas, liver, and intestine all become inflamed at the same time. And like dogs, many factors can set it off, but in the overweight cat, even a single fatty scrap or a bite can be enough to push them over the edge. Dogs are more likely to get food-triggered pancreatitis simply because we give them more table scraps more often than we do cats. Although, with the rise in video reels, more and more cats are getting human foods too. The previous pancreatitis cases are at much higher risk for getting it again or relapsing. Once the organ is damaged, it's never quite the same. It's kind of like a sprained joint that never fully recovers. I've seen and treated patients who later developed diabetes as a result of previous severe pancreatitis. It's the organ that holds the longest grudge. Not every pet will, but it's something to be aware of. So some potential treatment. If your pet does develop pancreatitis, severe cases often require intensive hospitalized care for even 1 to 3 days or longer. Pancreatitis is extremely painful, so acting fast is critical to ease their symptoms. Veterinarians will often run blood work and sometimes imaging to confirm the diagnosis and monitor how inflamed that pancreas is, or maybe other organs. During hospitalization, they keep a close eye on that hydration, the electrolytes, and nutrition, making sure your pet stays stable. That treatment usually includes IV fluids to prevent that dehydration and replace that electrolyte loss, anti-nausea and stomach acid medications, a multimodal pain management, a temporary low-fat diet, or even feeding tube if it's severe enough. Many cats may actually even need appetite stimulants. Even after leaving the hospital, pets need careful follow-up care, including a low-fat diet and monitoring for any return of symptoms. As with many health issues, prevention is key. Here's how to keep your pets safe from pancreatitis this holiday season. While it might seem obvious during all the holiday chaos, it's easy to forget. Keep fatty or rich leftovers away from your pets, especially if your dog's head is at table height. Stick to your pet's regular diet. Routine might seem boring, but it can save lives and expenses. Offer healthy, low-fat treats. And if you haven't seen my homemade pumpkin dog treats video, check it out. It's worth the watch. Be mindful of all the scraps your guests might be sneaking in. Even small amounts can add up faster than you realize. And of course, avoid those rich sauces, turkey skin, buttery sides. And remember, everyone can enjoy the feast. Just keep the delicious stuff for the humans, not your pets. I get it. Pets are family, and it's hard on us when they give us those longing eyes for that fatty ham piece. But food isn't love. Your pets love you anyway. They're just really good at convincing you otherwise. So enjoy the holidays safely. Keep your rich foods for you humans, not your pets. If you notice vomiting, belly pain, or lethargy, or anything else in this video, call your veterinarian immediately. Share and like this video to help other pet parents keep their furry friends safe this holiday. And if you want to support the channel and help me keep making these videos for you, please hit subscribe and drop a comment. It really does help the channel grow. More veterinary pack tips every week, because knowing your pet starts with you.